Welcome back, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are once again talking about Wake Up, Grow Up, Stop It by Jean Mitton. Welcome, Jean.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, we're on chapter 2, lesson number 2, which goes like, my Zulu friend Jobu tells me that the Zulus are the strongest. And my Xhosa friend Judy says the Xhosas are the most beautiful and the most clever. The rest are tribes.
Yep.
There is black on black racism too.
Yes.
Wow. Where does that come from?
Well, racism is what? Biasness or prejudice from one ethnic group towards another ethnic group, of which the first ethnic group believes it's superior to
The other one.
the other one. So
Sure.
in South Africa, my Jobu is a Zulu. We are the strongest.
Yes.
We're the biggest.
And the Xhosas
And
are
the
the most
causes
pretty.
pretty. Nelson was causes, they're beautiful, they're the
Yeah.
cleverest,
Yes.
black on black, and the rest of us are tribes. So
What does that mean?
vendors are tribes, petties stay side by side with vendors. Everybody else, including Afrikaans and English, are tribes. Okay, those two are known as nations. I didn't know that. I had to be educated not only about the Boer War from my Afrikaans friends, but about the Zulus and the Xhosas being the nations. I didn't know that. They see themselves as the nations because they're the biggest amount of people, and they are the
Yes.
strongest, most powerful.
Yes. They are.
So until, for me, a black person cannot be racist to me with this funny color scheme, okay? Until he believes he's better than.
Yeah.
And everybody out here, mainly, is operating from, I'm not as good as you.
Yeah.
Because of our system that we had.
Mm.
They see themselves inferior, and so they can be rude, aggressive, angry, and all those other things. But for me, they can't be a racist until they know who they are and really do believe they're better than. And when you know who you are, you won't believe you're better than.
Yes,
So
exactly.
it won't happen.
And so that comes back to the same cycle that we're
Yes.
getting in. Know who you are,
Yes.
be kind, have a
Yes.
sense of purpose, be of service,
Yes.
and things fall into place easier.
And wake up. Yes.
Yeah, that's part of the waking up,
Yeah.
is finding out who you really are. And then you understand that you can't be racist.
No, exactly. When you're conscious, you can't be racist.
It's impossible because you know who you are and you
Yes.
know that we are different
Yes.
to how we are portrayed in the physical form.
And from my childhood, the people from Lower Houghton were much better than us. We came from Primrose. They were better than us. That was English on English racism. Okay.
Yes. And once again, the caste systems, those barriers that we have to break down in our mind first.
Yes, we have
and realize no matter where you stay, what you're about, you have to build new belief systems up.
Have to.
And find out that you're just as good as anyone else, just as better as anyone else.
So can you imagine if everybody's woken up and they now bring up a child in an awake world? Oh, wow, it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yes. And I think, about critical mass,
Yes.
is that when a certain percentage of the population get to that, it will flip over and becomes the norm.
Yes, and just one more person is needed for that.
And that might be you.
Might be you.
That's it, yeah. So wake up, grow up.
Stop it.
Yeah. And, it's not only in South Africa that racism and these problems are. It's all over the world. So,
I think South Africa is much further down the road than America and England. I do.
Yeah, we've come a long way. We've gone through a lot of understanding and pain, and we're getting to a much better place where people are living a lot more in harmony.
And talking about
which is healing, which is great. And so we're on track, I feel.
I feel so too.
And there's lots of parts in the world that has the same issues that we're just highlighting here today. But once again, when you come into that sense of who you are, and you'll realize it's a lot different. The world is a lot different.
Yep. There's a story about the snowbird and the dove. I don't know if you guys know it. Can I tell it quickly?
Please.
So the snowbird and the dove sitting on a tree and it's snowing. And the dove says to the snowbird, how much does a snowflake weigh? And the snowbird says, nothing more than nothing. And the dove says, nothing more than nothing. And when now I'm going to be like Jacob and say 555,432, whatever snowflake fell, the branch broke off.
Oh.
Nothing more than nothing. Just take one more person
One
Tip
more
the
person
scale.
to tip that
One more
scale.
snowflake, that's all.
That's it. Yes. And yeah, that's what we need.
What we need.
Few more people to wake up. But it's a process, waking up, right?
Well, that's a yes, but excuse, because we can wake up tomorrow. Get out of bed in the morning, put a foot on the ground and say, today's the day I'm waking up.
Enough is enough.
Enough's enough. You can make it a process until you die and never wake up to. It's true.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can become conscious in a second.
Yeah. So I think the bigger lesson here is look past your biasm, look past your racism, your belief systems that you brought up with, find out who you really are, and operate from that place.
And the person standing in front of you is just you looking differently.
Absolutely. And you might find out that they have a beautiful smile,
You will be surprised.
that they are gorgeous inside.
Yes, absolutely.
And then you can be kind to them.
Yes.
And kind to yourself.
Yep.
Yes. So that's the lesson for today, and that's the what you need to look out for. Look out for those patterns of where you feel superior to someone else, where you find there could be racism or some kind of ism going on. It's not only racism, there's lots of other belief systems stuck with inside of ourselves that need to be dismantled. And it all comes from just going deeper and looking within to finding out who you really are.
And remember the first footstep out of bed in the morning.
Absolutely. Make the decision.
Make the decision.
Wake up.
Grow up.
Stop it. Yeah. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thank you,
Until
guys.
next time. Goodbye.